The man, Thomas, stepping in now for the Yankees. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He'll touch them all. His 53rd homer of the year, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Ken Irabu, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That clips a corner.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
1 out, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And that one is lifted in the air. Ingram under it. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him. Back now in Tampa Bay, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Rich Whitman. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Whitman with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. And that is out of play.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
A swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Thomas ready to fire now. Fouled off. He was late. One down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
2 out, space is empty. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His 54th home run of the season, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-zip. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Swing and a foul straight back. Next offering is in for a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And they'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 outs. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th. Now the left fielder, Ken Irabu.
The left fielder, Ken.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, these Rays, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. all of the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves. But when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
The 0-2. Swing and a pop-up.
I got it.
Brings it in, and there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Outlaw. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. The throw in. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind.
He's trying for 3rd. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field, and he makes the catch. So digging in, Lawrence Kretlow. Horton checks the runner. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. And we're back, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Rich Whitman. Thomas back to work. And that misses. And that is ball 1.
Well, these Rays just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
That clips the corner.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Bench hauls it in, 2 away. Ken Queen, the next to hit. And he pumps it a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And that one fouled off.
Now, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Right through there, got him. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's no. Bottom of the 6th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jay Arnaz. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Arnaz measures 6 feet 2 inches, 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Got him swinging.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And first offering is fouled off. The Yankees leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a foul out of play. Back to the dugout after watching 103 go by. Not much you can do against that pitch.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
That's in there, and that is strike 2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Got it! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Next is the designated hitter, the man Thomas. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
That's back. And it's off the batter's eye. And he's gone yard again. Home run number 55 on the year. And they add a couple more. It's 8-0.
He's putting on quite the show with the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. Strike three, struck him out for the third time today.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game.
Ground ball right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Outlaw, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
That one at triple digits.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today, kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Bench sizes this one up, makes the play, and it's out number 3. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Thomas into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he gets yet another strikeout, 16 so far.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile.
In the air, center field.
I got it. Ball.
Drops into the glove, out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Ken Queen digs in now. And a slider in there for a strike.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Comes up empty.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives. Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Ball. Fence.
Kretlow hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Arjun Nimala next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And there's a ball.
Inside.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
That's three.
Swing and a miss. Got him. A perfect ending to a perfect game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even he
The man, Thomas, went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. So up next, the man, Thomas. Drilled out towards left center field. Cruz sizing this one up. Corrals it. And that'll do it. Yankees nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. You're watching. 1 out, bases empty. Rodriguez with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. And there's a base hit to left. One gone, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Carson Benj. So now 1-2. Man at first, 1 away. And that one inside and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him. And he hit him. Here's the third baseman, Lawrence Kretlow. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Action in the pen down there. Cade Horton getting ready to go. Move to second. Tag. And he's picked off.
It's so rare that the pitcher is able to be that quick and make an accurate throw to second base. It's just not a normal thing for him to do, but does a really nice job there of getting it to that middle infielder and the tag being put on the runner. Nice pickoff right there.
Going 1.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Hard hit right side. In plenty of time to first. That's the 3rd out. Yanks held in check. They're still out in front 5-2. 2 outs, nobody on. The man, Thomas, stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. Hammered, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Now a chance for Carson Benj. That one misses. Ball 2.
2-1.
Just missed. Activity in the bullpen. Cade Horton up and throwing. Way out front for strike 2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
That one laced to center and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. First and second, no outs. Carson Benj stepping in now for the Yankees. Next offering in there for a strike. Now 1-2. Missed inside with the curve. McLean at second. Thomas on at first with nobody out. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Backed off the plate that time. Traffic on the bases with one already in here at the top of the ninth. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Lawrence Kretlow stepping in now for the Yankees. Late on that fastball.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
2-2.
Not close with that one. And now it's 3-2. Stays alive. Runners at first and second with one gone. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Next offering is down low. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline. And the Rays manage. First and second, 2 outs. Kevin McGonigal stepping in now for the Yankees. Runner breaks for third. Caught in a rundown now. And they tag him out. So 2 runs. So digging in, Kyle Outlaw. With the tying run at the plate here in the last half of inning number 9. And here's a slow roller. McLean throws to first in time. 2 away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
So 2 down. Rich Whitman will hit next. Tying run at the plate. On the ground, right side. Base hit. 1 run in already. Another comes in to score, and they trail by 1. Here's the catcher, Ken Queen. Manuel is just 1 strike away. Lifted to left, and this should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees hold on to win a nail-biter, stranding the winning run on base. Thomas did a good job in the win. The man, Thomas, getting ready. 1 down. And the batter now, the man, Thomas. And a foul ball. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark, you're a little late.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. His 56th home run of the season. And they add a pair. It's 2-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another.
Bottom of the first. And now here is Ken Irabu. That one out to right.
Got it, got it.
Benj makes the grab, 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Miguel Cruz. Out to short. McGonigal fires to first on the run, and it beats him. What a play. Kyle Outlaw next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Quezada settles underneath it. He's got it, and that is that. Back here at Tropicana Field, and here is Rich Whitman. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. David Brennan now at the plate.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Ken Queen, the next to hit. Two outs, base is empty. That one drilled left field. Quezada makes the catch, and that'll do it. Rays held in check here. They trail it here 3-0. Thomas in his 11th season, hitting 3rd in the lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And a base hit into right center field. The throw into second. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Thomas off of first with 2 away. cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So one hit is all they get. As we go to the last of the third. Now the third baseman, Jay Arnez. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now it's the second baseman, Adrian Mora. Fly ball to right. Bench. Hauls it in for the out. One down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Arjun Nimala. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. So the batting order turns over, and now Ken Irabu. The pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. Back now in Tampa Bay. Bottom 4. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Rich Whitman. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Ingram makes the grab, 1 down.
The right field, number 50.
And stepping in for the Rays, David Brennan. 3-2. Kurtz. Out on the off-balance throw. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher for the Rays, Ken Queen. On the ground, out to short. Handles, throws to first, and they go down fast. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Jay Arnez. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first, and a quick out, number 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So a man at first. Arjun Nimala next to hit for the Rays. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. Trying to move him over here. Kurtz takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out, number 2.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
So the Rays batting order turns over, and here is Ken Irabu. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. In comes a runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a 2-run game.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Liner, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on.
That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's a one-run game. Rich Whitman next to hit for the Rays. And a base hit on the line. Around third. He'll score, and the Rays tie the game. It's an RBI single. It's 3-all. First and second, 2 outs. Brennan digs in now. Out towards left center. Quezada on the move to the gap. And that will end the inning. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Luke Worley.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Thomas in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Throwing at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
There's a swing and a drive.
Get out of here.
And that one is out of here. Another homer. His 57th homer of the season. It's 4-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
1 out, base is empty. And now Jay Arnez. On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Adrian Mora. The 0-1. Double play ball to second. There's 1, and that's 2. And up next for New York, the man Thomas, looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. And out of here.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
McGonigal slinging it to first in time. So 2 away with nobody on. Miguel Cruz getting ready to hit. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Romo makes the catch. That is the inning. Starting to run. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Outlaw. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
That one hit to right. Brings it in. 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, David Brennan. Two on the way. Rips that one to right. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Now the catcher up to hit, Ken Queen. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes the grab, and that ends the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, the man Thomas. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4. Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Smash that one.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. And next for New York, Lawrence Kretlow. Just missed.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That's in there. 2-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Cruz. And makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And the lead is up to 5. So 2 down now, and here is Nick Kurtz. Snap throw to third. He will score, and it's 9-3. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Now the third baseman, Jay Arnez. On the ground to the left. McGonigal sends it across to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Mora now at the plate. This one popped up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Arjun Nimala. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees have won 4 in a row. Thomas had a sensational showing in the win.